Yeah, good morning. Here we are at number 9, 3 to 5 Edgar Street in Heidelberg. Now, so you enter this. We'll obviously look at the other side of these gates during the streetscape. But so the property is in a cluster of maybe 5 or 6 similar units. I'll confirm that number at a later date. But so you come in. The property here is the first one within the cluster, which is quite nice. You have this private front side garden here. Again, we'll look at that from the other reverse side, but we've got this brick columns with timber panels, quite decorative and quite private, which is nice. Side access directly in front via this gate here, and obviously this is the front entrance. Some steps leading up to the front entrance, but externally brick veneer. Apparently the property is 22 years old, showing its age in some parts of the timber facades. In just the top corner here, I can notice some slight deterioration of the timber facade there, but that's expected purely because this is the north orientation directly in front of us. So this section of the home here, moving across the front there, is going to be exposed to obviously a lot of UV rays throughout the entire year. But here we're just going to lead up here. So while we're here, just take a brief look at the cul-de-sacs. Quite nice. This centre roundabout with quite a mature tree in the middle, which is quite decorative, it's quite good. And like you say, there must be 9 in here, hence number 9. So in terms of the parking, we've got, again, we'll look at this just struggle here. We've got a concrete drive with a slight incline, not really enough space out the front here to park a vehicle, but the real big bonus here, we've got a full tandem parking here for at least 2 vehicles, 2 electric up and over doors. So the entrance electric up and over door, and also the rear. Plenty of width there for a large vehicle. Ducted vacuum unit lodged on the wall there. Extra high ceiling height here. Must be approaching 2.5–3 meters, so potentially good storage in the future. Also light and power. All the brick masonry appears in good order. And as you can see here, 4 or 5 steps lead up through a security fly screen and into the entrance hall. So as we enter, there is a timber flooring, ducted heating vent, and quite a nice open feeling here as we've got these windows to north aspect to front. Carpeted that flows all the way through the lounge into the dining spaces with flooring. Turning staircase with storage beneath. No defects to walls or ceiling. Carpet is in very good repair, perfect for renting. Nice open plan living space with bay window. Older style curtains and nets to front. They appear in good order. No defects to walls or ceiling. Inset downlighting. Quite generous power points and ducted heating vents. Moving through to the dining. Heaps of space here for a large table. Obviously seating 6 to 8 chairs quite comfortably. Good quality wood flooring that flows all the way through to the kitchen. Nice wide open space there through the kitchen again. Further ducted heating vents. A timber sliding door out to the covered al fresco. All timber frames in excellent order. No defects to note. Stepping through to kitchen. Actually very well designed here. Double aspect. Fly screens to both windows that open. Partially tiled walls. Stone bench tops. Nice range of cupboards and drawers, slow shutting devices, good quality appliances also. Bosch dishwasher, stainless steel basin with great power. Yeah, Everything's nice and tidy underneath here, very tidy plumbing. Looks like that's been updated at some point as well. And in fact, all of the timber cabinetry is in very good order. Nice corner units with turning carousel. Space for a microwave. Gas hob tested separately. Immaculate oven. So this is an, not sure this brand name. Matching there as well. And extractor above. All tested separately. I'll comment to that on the report. Further drawers and pantry style units. Decent space for fridge here, probably around about a 2 meter clearance. So step through to the laundry from the dining and living is directly behind me. Quite spacious, continuation of wood flooring, appears in very good order. Older style units and cabinets here, probably original, but just roll edge laminated surfaces. Space for, this would be a little, it's probably not a, it's quite restricted that. I think there's only about a 550 space, but space for washing machine. Sorry, there's a bit of background noise here. There's a few other people inspecting. Further high-level units, good ceiling height throughout, must admit, and then also space up here for a wall-mounted dryer. Additional sink. Again, nice and tidy plumbing with no evidence of any water damage. To the left, little medicine cabinet, quite interesting. Door to exterior, that's locked at the moment. Further window here to front aspect, again fly screen to window. And powder room, no defects to note. Turning staircase to first floor landing, again walls and ceiling in excellent repair. Small storage cupboard here, linen press. The area leads into the upstairs retreat, which is actually very generous. Excellent bonus of the skylight. Actually creates a really nice airy feeling here. Decent sized sofa here, so it really is a good space. Connecting to all rooms up here. Master is directly in front, and then each other room off accordingly. Bathroom through here. We're going to walk, continually shoot here. Leads straight into the master bedroom. As you can see, this is a king size bed with plenty of space either side for bedside cabinets. Ceiling fan, refrigerated air conditioning vents. Carpet throughout the upstairs space, excluding bathrooms, all in good repair. Walls and ceiling, no defects. Particular nice feature of this here is the balcony off the master. It's a sliding door with fly screen. As you can see, plenty of space outside here. All the tiling is in good repair. There's a couple of little marginal defects to the grouting, but that's somewhat expected. Now, in the far distance, you can probably hear it in the video, but there is Rosanna Road, which leads down into Heidelberg. You do get a little bit of traffic noise. It's not overbearing, but as you can see, it's quite a pleasant outlook here, quite open. You can hear some trucks in the background perhaps, but oh, here's a good aspect of the roof line as well. A little bit of cracking to the ridge line there. Again, probably expected, and something that the builder would, building inspection would closely look at. Leading back inside. Fly screen sliding doors a little bit. It's certainly in, there's no damage, but it's just a little bit manual. As I mentioned, good depth to this room. Really is a great size bedroom this. We've got high level TV point and power sockets for wall mounted TV if required. Just one note, the smoke alarms up here might not be compliant from a rental aspect. this smoke alarm being inside this bedroom. There is another across the way here, but it's probably possibly not compliant here, which we will certainly advise on that as we go forward. Carpet leads straight through into the walk-in robe. Reasonable hanging space, high-level storage, little loft hatch above. Will be somewhat restricted in there. Door to ensuite, tiled flooring, partially 3/4 tiled walls. Granite surfaces, ceramic basin, and once again, it looks, it possibly might be just a little bit of historic water damage here, but all the plumbing appears to be in order. Shower cubicle. This is a pretty good design, this one, because the return's quite high, so there's no, it's completely watertight, this, which is great. That's something that we would continually monitor from a management viewpoint, just making sure water obviously can cause a lot of damage. A little bit of grouting issues in the corner, so maybe some medium-term maintenance there. Otherwise, there's a little, as I'm stepping across the tiles here, there is a little bit of movement in some of these tiles. So what's going to happen naturally is this, as you can see here, this grouting is going to wear away. So again, expect some maybe short-term, just here, there's a good example. Expect some short to medium-term upkeep in that space. Going to continue rolling now as we head through. Just going to do the bedrooms in the order. So a generous single to east aspect here. Again, older style curtains and blinds. We've got the refrigerated vent above. Looks like that's coming away a little bit, so maybe some comments there from a building inspector. Large fitted robes. Like I say, generous single. Good carpet, walls and ceiling in excellent repair. This is probably now the third bedroom as we're stepping into north aspect. Nice big open windows, in updated blinds, carpet, walls and ceiling in excellent repair, ducted refrigeration vent and ceiling fan, and once more large fitted robes. Into the guest room, double aspect, generous space here. As you can see here, this is, I think that possibly is that's a double with bedside cabinet, ceiling fan again, refrigerated cooling vent, internal smoke alarm. Like I say, that's something that we'll just look at separately. Updated blinds in this room to all 4 windows, which is nice. And as you can see here, large fitted robes, and certainly no defects again to walls or ceiling. Stepping into the family bathroom, again tiled flooring. I just actually followed the previous building inspector here. He was closely looking at probably the moisture levels in and around the floor, around the shower basin here. Obviously we'll look at that separately if you're going to progress with this one, but it's good because we've got the separate bath, shower cubicle. Once again, we've got the return on the tray, so that's going to be nice and watertight. All the grouting in here is good, water pressure is good from the shower also. 3/4 tiled walls surround all the way through the room. Like I say, good pressure to the bathtub. Yeah, it's just a plastic bath. Side aspect window again with fly screen beyond, which is good. Basin, older style basin. Yes, ceramic, granite workbenches, and again nice and appears nice and tight beneath here from a water perspective. Not a bad size here. Further benefited by an adjacent separate powder room again, matching tile flooring, no defects to, in fact just the toilet lid here seems a little bit loose, but walls and everything else is all in good repair.